What if I told you it's not really the year 2025, but 1728? That's 300 years of history. The entire Dark Ages never even happened. That's exactly what one German historian claimed, and the so-called phantom time hypothesis will make you question whether our entire timeline is a lie. In 1991, a German researcher named Herbert Illig dropped a bomb. The years 614 to 911 were invented, fabricated, never existed. According to Illig, the Holy Roman Emperor Otto III and his Pope Sylvester II conspired to rewrite the calendar in order to make themselves rulers of the prestigious year 1000, and in doing so, they added almost 3 centuries of phantom time. The calendar is the first red flag. When Pope Gregory reformed the calendar in 1582, he was supposed to add 1 day for every 128 years to stay aligned to the solar year, which means 13 days should have been added to the calendar. However, Pope Gregory only added 10 days. Where did the extra 3 days go? According to Illig, they weren't needed because those 300 years never existed. Then there's the suspicious lack of evidence. Compared to earlier and later centuries, the years 600 to 900 AD are barren. Few chronicles, fewer buildings, even fewer artifacts. It's almost like history skipped a beat. Even Charlemagne himself, the great Frankish king who supposedly ruled much of Europe, may have never existed. Illig argued that Charlemagne was an invented emperor, a propaganda tool retroactively created to legitimize the Holy Roman Empire. If it sounds crazy, remember, the Catholic Church has been caught forging history in the past. The infamous donation of Constantine was a fake Roman decree that gave the Pope massive amounts of power. Here's where phantom time gets personal. Otto wasn't some seasoned ruler. He was barely 20, a kid emperor obsessed with symbolism. He even styled himself after Augustus and Julius Caesar. He wanted to be remembered as the man who ruled at the dawn of the year 1000, the most symbolic year in human history. But not everyone bought into his dream. In Rome, a nobleman named Crescentius stood for continuity, for history as it was, not as Otto wanted it to be. Otto's obsession wasn't just about imperial crowns, it was about the papacy itself. Otto installed his cousin, Gregory V, as the first German pope. To the Romans, this was foreign interference. Crescentius pushed back hard, rallying traditional Roman families and even installed his own anti-pope. This wasn't just rebellion, it was 2 competing versions of history. Otto and his pope wanted a new symbolic Rome of the year 1000. Crescentius and his pope wanted continuity, but they were silenced. So when Otto came to take the throne, he crushed Crescentius, besieged him in Castel Sant'Angelo, promised him mercy, then executed him anyway. Crescentius and his anti-pope were out of the picture, and Otto's millennial vision marched forward, completely unchallenged. The phantom time hypothesis may not convince mainstream historians, but it leaves us with one chilling question. If people were rewriting history, how much of our past can we really trust? And if you think missing centuries is wild, wait till you hear the theory that whole civilizations are buried underneath our feet. That's next.